Hi, great that you're back. Today I'd like to show you how you can set up your third-party smart roller trainer with Bkool. And I had a hard time setting up my Elite Quobo Smart Digital B Plus trainer because I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't, first of all, the software didn't find it. Then I couldn't get the resistance to work and all this kind of stuff. Now, with the help of Lee from YouTube, I figured it out, and so I want to show you how to do it. So if anybody else has this problem, you won't have this problem anymore. So first important thing is you have to register at Bkool, and you have to download the Bkool indoor app to your PC or laptop or your tablet. And you have to have an AND+ sensor because it did not work via Bluetooth for me, so I used the AND+ sensor and now I don't have any problems anymore. So let's open up the app and I'll run you through the process then. So that's the screen you get when you're opening it up the first time. It says Hello Most Place, that's my nickname. It tells you how many people are live right now. It's 130 people in a session and 338 users online. Up here you see your account, you see the home, and you go to the search button. You can go to the settings button. I run you through this later on. This means the little red circle up here means that my AND+ sensor is active, and if I tap on it, you can see my sensors. So you see up here my AND+ sensors is not grayed out and the Bluetooth is not grayed out, but Bluetooth does not work, as I said before. And it shows the other sensors I have, like my cadence and my heart rate sensor. And this is my Elite roller. And this would be a power sensor, or this is a cadence sensor, speed sensor, sorry. So I show you right now how to set up the sensors. So if you put on your sensors, and all this does not automatically show up here, you go to your bike and you start pedaling, what I'm doing right now, and then after a little while usually the cadence sensor, yeah, here it is. The cadence sensor lights up, and if you go to this one, it means you can set it up manually. So here you can find all the sensors, like my cadence sensor. The signal from the AND sensor right now is 95%. I don't have my heart rate sensor on, and this is the most important thing here. Let me go down here a little bit, because so this is also my Elite roller, but never ever choose this one, because then the resistance will not be transferred to your roller. So you do not want to have this. You want to have the little cycle man up here. So to choose the right sensor, you can enable and disable by, if I push the plus here, then it'll pop up here, and this one will vanish. You have to have this one in order to feel the resistance of the roller. So this is the most important thing here. So we got it all set up here. So right now, if I do a race, I will have all these things shown here. Here always you see how strong the signal is. Here you'd see how many watts I'd be pedaling. Here you can see rounds per minute and stuff like that. So this means everything is paired, and up here I can check. This little guy here is the most important one. That's my cadence sensor, that's my heart rate sensor, which I'm not wearing right now. So this is the perfect setup. That way it will work. So down here you can join a live route. Yeah, we don't want to do that right now, do we? No. Let me make this smaller. So what you can do here, so that's the home page. You can see what's going on right now, join a workout, join a velodrome or stuff like that. You can do fitness things. You can have the live, here all the live races or workouts. Here are programmed sessions that I like to do. Down here you can also check between routes, workout, velodrome, classes and FTP tests. So up here, if you go to the middle one to search, you actually can search for things. So these 5 pop up. So if we search for a route, we can either search for the live routes that are races that are going on right now, or we can search for all. So all the routes that are in there will pop up, and we can set filters. So if I say, no, I'm lazy today, I just want to have 0 to 15 kilometers, I want to have it easy. The views means either 3D, video, map, or both. And created by is you could search for somebody who created it, or by name, and so you set the filter here. So now I have only routes that are easy, that are between 0 and 15 kilometers. You can see easy is this one here, but let me go back to all. No, not very hard, never ever extreme neither. Let me go the other way around. So let's just have more. So down up here you see how long the distance is. Here you can see how hard it is. So little green one means easy, 3 orange ones means yeah, it's not that easy, it's getting harder. Here you can see it has a 3D view, it has the map view, and it has the video view, which is, I think, the most perfect thing. So if we would choose this now, then you get at first about the route all the information. It's Adus, it's 12.3 kilometers. This is hard. You get the video, the 3D, the map view. You will get 933 points if you finish it. If you click on this one, you can see, yeah, you get the map view with all, more or less, the information. And here you can see the profile of this tour. You can see real weather, which I think is very cool, because right now you have 5 kilometers wind from the north, and it's clear sky, and you will see it in the 3D view, which I think is so cool, because if it's raining, I mean, it's raining in the 3D view. If it's bright sunny sky, or if it's at night, the view changes, the shadows changes, everything changes. It's really cool. Down here you can see there are 6 splits in here. So and you have a climb, and you have the average percentage of climb, you have the climb distance, you have the slope and everything. Right now there's no cyclist in this race, so which means if we go to settings, we could enable and disable the real weather, and we could also enable and disable the wind, which I think is this is great, because you know, if you enable it and you have like 20 miles per hour wind and it comes from the front, you will recognize this, because your roller trainer is giving you a hard time. If it comes from the back, you're going to recognize it either, because it's getting easier. So I like to set this one here to real weather, and also to, you know, to make it more real, to have at least in the, while I'm pedaling, I have the feeling that the wind is coming from the front, from the side, or whatever, or from the back. Well, if you're lazy, you can use this one, is slope reduction. I always have it to 0, because, you know, if I have there a slope or whatever, I want to feel it. You can switch on chat, because you can chat actually during the race, and you can show your opponents in the video, which I think is very nice too, if you at least have 2 or 3 guys in this race. So, but let's go back to a race that's already on, because there you can see a little more. So we go to the live races, and we just pick up any of this. Up here you can see how many people are in this race. Up here you can see how long they are already on. And so if we choose this one here, you get all this information again. But if you go over here, they're grayed out. You cannot change anything. These are the settings that were set. I think the first one who's getting into the race sets these settings, and everybody else has to deal with it. So if you want to race without wind, don't race this one. Let me check how much is the one. Oh, it's 16 kilometers from southwest, so yeah, it could be a little hard. So these are the two people that are in the race right now. You can see the status of this. So one is an amateur and one is a pro. You can join it as a spectator, so you just watch it. Like if we go in here now, it's loading. And oh, only John is on, and I can choose one of these usually to watch him. So right now I'm watching John. How he's having a hard time getting up the hill. You see here the wind is no kilometers, but it comes from the front. Down here you can see how long he's already in the race, what distance he's already raced, how much more, on which point he is in this race. And you see if he cycles like this, has to cycle 13 more minutes and 9.2 kilometers. Down here you see the calories he's burning, you see the speed he's running, you see the cadence, you see the watts he's stepping in, beats per minute. He's not wearing a heartbeat belt, I think. And here you can see now he has a 4.0% uphill thing going on. You can expand this by either swiping up if you have a tablet, or using the up and down arrow keys, so you get a little bit more information. Now you can see down here this 5.7 uphill ride goes for 55 or 50 meters more. Then he has a 6.2 uphill percentage, so this is getting harder for him. Here you can see how many calories he's going to burn overall on the statistics right now, watch his average speed and stuff like that. And you can also expand it a little bit more, so you can see where he is right now and where he still has to go. Usually these are colored. If you're riding it, you can see in which of your personal range you are in. If you go up here, you can switch on the chats. You can change the quality and everything. But let's end this one as a spectator, and let's go in now as a, or in another race as a. Let's join this one so you can see how this looks. The session is already started, so okay. So I'm not on the bike right now, so it won't work, but at least you can see it. So it's Joe and it's me, most place, and I'm already to that behind. So if I start pedaling now, I would start racing. Let me see if I can just pedal the bike so that you see at least some movement here. So you can see all these things down here. I'm still not in the range where it changes the color. Yeah, and that's the way it works. And I think, and now if I swipe on my screen, I can switch the view, or if I use the left and right arrow keys, I can switch from map view to the real view. Right now I'm not moving, as you can see. So you have to start pedaling again to get here a little bit further up. But here on the video mode you do not have the real weather, of course. Let's swipe back. yeah, and that's basically the way it works. I really think it's a pretty cool program, especially with all this weather information and stuff like that. And yeah, you could save it now and it would be uploaded to your account, and there you could see. Can you hear my roller? It's just changing the resistance. I don't want to upload this. Yeah, so if you have any questions, just write them under the video, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope I could help you a little bit at least. Oh yeah, here's another thing, one more thing, settings. This is, you can also get to the Pair My Device page. Once again, be sure you have this little rider here, then you have the resistance on your, that's your profile with all your personal information. Here you can change your avatar. Right now, since I'm new to, I don't have any balance, so I cannot get any new helmets. I have only one outfit here that I can choose from. And I can turn around. So I cannot choose, I cannot switch anything here at the moment. As soon as you have more points, you can buy more stuff. And yeah, no, but that's it. Here you're gonna leave this thing, and thanks for watching. I see you next time. Bye bye.